Woo, woo. It's not just a red flag warning. It was a beautiful, beautiful red sky morning this morning. And now, as you can see, no red about it except for that red flag warning on the sea. I figured I'd go live for a few. There's a brave soul out there looking for the waves, trying to catch a wave on a rough, cold, rainy day. Really is a beautiful storm. But I'll tell you that surf has been churning, and you can see by the color of it that, yeah, it's been churning. Convoy of the Pelicans. I've been watching the sea change. I didn't get the sunrise here, but shortly away. And I'm not quite sure if you can see that bright light. It would be to the right, about 2 o'clock at the post that's right there in front of me. And it was interesting. I've been watching them during and before the storm came in, actually. Yep, he's just sitting, checking them out. Here we go. Nope. Pelican checking out the waves too. Isn't it interesting how we pick out the waves for different reasons in our lives? No, I don't think I'm gonna ride that one in. No, I think I'll wait and take the next one. And then it's like, oh yeah, go ahead, here's a big one. Let it crash and let me right behind it so I can pick up the pieces of that crash that just happened. And I'm seeing a lot of that. And it's good and it's bad, you know? It's bad in that there's some people who deliberately crashed and are crashing a lot of things around us. And will continue to crash. And people are going to come to the realization of the crash. And I'm not quite sure how good my audio. I wasn't really considering audio. I just wanted to hurry up and get the video and go live because I saw a safe surfer who was willing to brave the elements in order to catch a thrill. And is that how most of us are? Wanting to catch a thrill and doing whatever it takes? Sorry. Alright, sorry about that shaky. But I think you can hear me a little bit better. Interesting, it looks like the ocean is pushing to the north today, and it was pushing south a couple of days ago. So I was looking at my old emails, and here, let me turn in, since we can't see the surfer, see if we can see that fishing boat out there. But I was looking through an old email of mine. I have a few different points and reasons. And one of them was for foreclosures, housing foreclosures in the state of Florida. And the property values in the state of Florida. Did you see? So they're going to continue to drop, and it's like, who's going to pick up the property in Florida? Who's going to be able to hold on to their property in Florida? If the earth changes continue at the drastic rate, and I'm not talking climate change like the elitists want to define it. I'm talking, we live on a living entity, a planetary body that is in a line with multiple other planetary bodies in a universe that is much bigger than we as a speck on planet Earth. So, looking at it that way, I mean, if you want to consider, yes, man does have a part in the destruction of, there's no doubt about it. So whenever you throw a cigarette butt or a wrapper or paper or mask or any kind of trash on the ground, ask yourself why. Why are you helping to destroy a home on which you live? You know, you don't think those cigarette butts have toxins in them and they get into who knows where? I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but I found it quite amusing, interesting. In fact, not really so much amusing, but there were studies or identification of, we have a tobacco receptor in our body. Did you guys know that? It was really interesting, and I was seeing where they were actually prescribing a small dose, low dose tobacco patch for different ailments. Don't remember exactly which ailments, and if you want to know, you just, well, I don't know if you can find it on Google. You might want to look on another search browser that isn't quite so partial as to the information that you're allowed to know about. But I had seen it on Jonathan Otto, O-T-T-O, his Brave series. And it was one of the doctors that he had on It's a really good series if you get to see it. And I didn't have my notebook and didn't take notes in the different because it was an intensive series. Yeah, at least a 4 hours um, of videos a day for, I don't know, 9 days, something like that. But it was really good on healing from, preventing, um, and big words that I can't talk about because this is going to be streaming on a platform that doesn't allow free speech. So, what can I say? But looking at the other media and what they're talking about, and looking at planetary aspects and as above, so below, you can see it. I mean, Pisces is still in, or Pisces is still in, what am I thinking? Neptune is still in Pisces. And that represents water and oil and poison in the water and floods and different things as such. And we still have Pluto, which is change and transformation, death and rebirth, and Capricorn, which deals with government structures and actually Earth. So you do see quite a few volcanoes and government structures crumbling and people in the government getting exposed. Oh no, the dirt, the dirt. Yeah, you think that you're seeing some dirt now? Oh no, oh no, oh no. No, no, not yet. Not to the extent. I mean, you're just starting to see some of it, but yeah, there's a whole lot of dirt that's going to be coming out and getting revealed in the corruption of the government structures. They might think they can run and hide, but, what's that saying? You can't fool Mother Nature? Well, planetary aspects are one of those Mother Nature deals. I was just looking for the surfers, but sorry, I don't see them. You must have gone down the current way. Well, hopefully you went down the current way, and you didn't get caught in any of the other things that are going on. Let me see if I can get you up here any higher so you can have a better view instead of just the... There we go. Alright. So anyhow, as I was talking about earlier, and the crashing of, and the capitalizing of the crashing of, are you going to be one of those people who goes with the flow, or are you going to get caught in the undertow? Only you can answer that question, being it's your free will. So, if you're not held by force, victim volunteer, quit your bitchin'. Now, there again, if what they're talking about in China is true and correct, and they are getting locked in their homes, and that is seen as a suitable way to live, well, holy mothers, count me out. I sure would hate that I couldn't travel about. I like coming and going and doing and seeing and reading all the signs that are out there for us. And like I keep saying, as above, so below. Some people want to talk about the, you know, different Bibles and the predictions of what's going to be coming. And it's like, what do you mean what's going to be coming? It's not like you don't see what's going on right now. Revelation? You mean you haven't read the end yet? And then there are those who always read the end of a book first so they know what happens. And I don't know, I guess it kind of ruins the whole book. I was never one of them, so I can't really state to that fact as of if it does or not, because I've always started from the beginning as they were supposed to be read. But if you have one of those adjustable mortgages, I would consider selling if possible, getting out and finding a better and you know, I mean, really, there's a lot of things that are going to be going on because there's a bunch of vultures that are just waiting for the fall. Hey, Trip, how goes it? Are you waiting for the fall? Or are you getting ready for it? I was speaking of the many foreclosures auction that are listed in my emails. And it called my attention because of the number of that I was seeing. And yeah, I guess you would see a lot after a hurricane, and that in itself is understandable. I mean, if it was a second home and you can, you know, hey, this is my real estate, whether or not the home makes it, you know, if you can still keep the property for the real estate value. Rhodey, are you giving your 2 cents? Who was it? Who is it? I heard a car door. Is that what you're talking about? We're along the beach and watching the surf, the rough surf, as it changes color by the roughness picking up more and more sand. Not that the beach has extra sand to be washed back into the sea, and that's what's going down. Mother Nature is reclaiming. Looks like that ocean vessel out there is returning ship to shore. At least he's heading back in the direction of the port. I don't know which one that would be, where he would be docking at. I don't know if he'd have to come in through New Smyrna. I think that would be. He'd have to come in down by South Well, it would be north of New Smyrna, down at the port. What do they call that one? Can't remember it. Oh, here I can hear that sound again. Can you hear it? It reminds me of a bunch of military planes, not that beep beep beep, the music of the car that's behind me ready to pull out, and not that notification. Ooh, I can. Del Bigtree is on. Oh, sugar, I gotta go. If you guys have never watched The High Wire, thehighwire.com / whatever / watch. He just went live, and I cannot recommend him enough, recognize his work enough, and how he promotes other people who are doing great things. So, I have enjoyed talking to y'all today on a Red Sky Morning Warning. And I'm going to be looking for the rainbow, because I actually see a little bit of light behind me. And I'll take a picture if I do. So, see ya, love ya, bye.